You must be in 3 essential places as a local business owner. And that's exactly what I want to talk about in today's Google My Business Local SEO video. With any further ado, my name is Chris Palmer, and in today's Google My Business SEO video, I want to share with you the fastest way that you can rank #1, but more importantly, I want to address an issue that's often a misconception of business owners that I get with. They're either in one camp of they want to rank in Google Maps, they want to be in the 3-pack, they want to be in organic, or I talk to other business owners and they just want ads. But actually, the main objective every single client is we need to take over 3 primary positions. So let me go ahead and walk you through this, and then I'll get into the meat and potatoes of today's video, and I'll walk you through a tutorial how you can do this for yourself quickly and rank #1. So let me go ahead and share with you the 3 top positions that you need to be. But let's say, for instance, that you're an attorney. You're an attorney in New York City. Attorney, New York City. Okay, just for instance. Now, the top 3 places that you must be in order to increase your traffic, your leads, your calls, your sales are going to be these 3 places. Now, this up here, this is the Google Guarantee Program. If you have this for yourself or the type of business category that you're in, it's great, but it can be relatively expensive. But that's one place that would actually make it 4. But normally what we're looking at here is the map pack being position #1 that we want to be in. We want our clients, our customers, you want your business in the map pack. The second place we want to be in is going to be in organic search results. So that's right down here. So you want to be in the top 3, top 5 positions on Google. You want to be inside this map pack if you're a local business. And then for this particular SERP, the ads or sponsored is going to be these Google Guaranteed or Google Screened up at the top. These are the top 3 places that you need to be in. Now, oftentimes I'll talk to SEOs, other people in my industry, and they're like, oh, the ads are almost like taboo. But I think you're leaving a lot on the table for your clients. If you're an agency and you're not running ads for your clients, or at least when they first get on to start, get their phone ringing, you're leaving a lot on the table for them. And if you're a business owner and you're not running advertising, during campaigns, you're leaving a lot on the table. You could be doing a lot better to invest even more into, say, SEO. So what I want to walk you through today is going to be local business ads. This is one of the fastest, literally the fastest ways that you can get #1. And if you're not sure exactly what I'm talking about, I'll go ahead and point these out to you now. When I say local ads, let's take, for instance, we're going to do another SERP. Let's say that you're an emergency plumber, okay? An emergency plumber, I don't know, in Houston, okay? Now, I want to go ahead and see if they have it here. All right, so they don't have it in here, but have you ever seen inside the map pack, there'll be an extra spot here? Say, for instance, it's, pet care in Houston. Let's see if anybody's running any ads here. Nope, doesn't look like it. I'll do one more, pressure washer, Houston. Let's see if they're running any. But what we're looking to get here is you can run an ad here, okay? You can actually run your ad inside of the Google Maps that's going to be on desktop that's here. But also you can get them to show up inside of Maps if somebody's, say, on their phone and they're searching on a mobile device. See how this ad's up here at the top? And then this is actually their listing. You can almost not even tell when you're on desktop that this is an advertisement because it says ad so small and then it just looks like organic listings, correct? So what I'm getting at here is, and what I want to share with you today, is how you can get your business directly into the map pack. In some cases, some niches, very inexpensively. I'll give you some tips. I'll give you the walkthrough. And that's exactly what I want to do. I just want to make sure that you as a business owner, you're maximizing your lead flow, your traffic flow, your call volume as much as possible, especially if you're just getting out there. you're leaving a lot on the table. I think it'll be very, very helpful for everyone. And if you're running a small agency and you're not turning on ads for your clients, you should. So in any case, and the reason why this comes up is I was talking with a client of mine and we were running basic organic, but I wanted to get some map flow. So what I'll do is I'll just walk you over here and I'll share with you inside of this particular account. And what we can do in here is we could go ahead and share with you exactly how you can set these up. So the very first thing that you will need to do is get your Google Ads account. Once you have your Google Ads account, the very next step is going to be come inside of campaigns. Once you're inside of campaigns, you want to come down here to your ads and extensions on the left-hand side. So if it's a brand new account, you'll have to go through this setup process, but make sure that you've attached your Google My Business, whatever the Gmail is, make sure you're attaching your Google My Business, all right? So once you come inside of here, click on campaigns, come down here to ads and extensions, and what you will want to do is actually attach your Google My Business or Google Business Profile email account. All right. Now, once you've attached this particular local extension, now you will have the ability to go ahead and start running those Google Map Pack ads and also on actual Google Maps. Say perhaps people are looking for you on a like an Android or an iPhone. All right. So like a smartphone device. All right. So here's what I'll go ahead and do is I'll walk you through another one. So let's just say, for instance, you want to start doing this. Here's what you'll have to do. So the very first thing is I'm assuming that you already have a general idea of how this works. Hopefully, I would think that you should. But what you'll want to do is you'll have to come in here and click on New Campaign. Once you click on New Campaign, you have a magnitude of different choices. But what you're looking for is going to be the local store visits and promotions. So you'll want to go ahead and click on that. Once you click on this, you will have multiple options. Well, there's two options. What you will do is you'll go ahead and click on local. Once you click on local, the next step that you'll have to do is select the type of locations you want to advertise in this campaign. So use affiliate locations. Say you might have multiples, maybe you're running or managing multiple accounts. You know, if you already have that, then you know what that is. But in any case, what you're going to be concerned with is this right here. Use your business locations, all right? Now, when you attach the actual location inside of here, the email will be attached. If you don't see anything, well, then make sure that you've turned it on and make sure you've attached the email that's connected to your Google Business Profile. All right, so that's going to be the actual job type that you're going to go ahead and set up. Once that piece is set up, the next step is it's going to lead you into the actual ads. Now, I want to give you some information before you start setting up your ad because you're going to need a couple of things when implementing your local Google Business Profile ads. All right, so if you want to start showing up, number one, really quick inside a map pack, or if you want to do it inside of maps, you're going to need basically three things. All right, and I'll go ahead and just map those out for you right now. So let me just briefly share with you exactly. I'll give you some tips and I'll tell you some of the things that you're going to need because these are going to be essential for your local Google Maps campaigns. All right, so the very first thing that you will need, all right, is going to be, number one is going to be your logo. All right, so make sure it's a clear, concise logo. Make sure it's super clean and make sure it's 128 by 128. So this is the sizing format that you're going to need for your logo. The next thing that you're going to need is you're going to need a, what they call a landscape. All right, so it's a landscape image. All right, so you're going to need a landscape image, and this one's actually going to be 1200 by 628. All right, so make sure that you have these before you start. It'll make your life very easy. So this is going to be a landscape image, 1200 by 628. The very next thing, all right, that you're going to need after that, number three, is going to be maybe one more image. So add in one more image, and then you can make that another one that's 128, or I'm very sorry. The other image is going to need to be 400 by 300, kind of like the same size that's within your Google business profile when you're uploading, say, your images inside of products. Okay, so that's going to be one more image. So you'll have your side image, a landscape image, a logo, and then last but not least is you're going to need to do maybe a video. A lot of these local campaigns, it's going to go ahead and ask you for a video. Very simple to do. What you do is just go onto your website. I'll go ahead and share with you during this video what I did recently for this particular client, which is why it's fresh in my mind. But number 4 is going to be a video. It could just be a quick 47-second, 60-second video, basically going to your website, saying your phone number, saying your service, and why you're the best. You honestly don't even have to talk, to be quite frank. So with that being said, 60 seconds. All right, so a 60-second video, and it's going to be on YouTube. You just give Google Ads the actual URL. It's so easy. It's so simple. Just record your screen. You on the website, done deal, or whatever you want your clients or potential clients or prospects to do. That's what's going to be in that video. You don't even have to talk, to be quite frank with you. So with that being said, you have all of those particular assets. You have your logo, the landscape, you have one more image plus a video. The next piece is going to be, and I'll go ahead and give you a tip, is if you've never done this before, whatever your industry is, all right, if you have any tools, say you're using SEMrush makes it very easy. All right, say you're using SEMrush. I think Ahrefs does something very similar, but you can actually go back and look at some of the top competitors. Now, let's say that you're not inside of a big city, all right? But here's what I do. When I'm trying to get ideas, here's what you do. Whatever your niche is, you search for your niche, all right? And you're looking for whoever's running ads in your niche inside of a big city. Then what you do is you take that site and you go over to SEMrush or Ahrefs, and what you're looking for is you're looking for these companies that are just like yours in these big cities that have been running ads the longest, okay? If somebody's been running an ad for 6 months in a big city, right, and they haven't turned it off and they haven't changed it, that's a working ad, okay? Now, SEMrush and Ahrefs make this so easy. So do yourself a massive favor. If you can't think of anything on your own and you're looking for a surefire winner, go to a big city, find who's running ads, throw it into the tools and see who's been running ads the longest. Once you see what type of words or call outs or calls to action or phrasing and wording that they're using, that's exactly what you use, and then just mold it or model it to your business. All right. And that's exactly what I do. I think it's just easy. You know, they've probably tried multiple variations. They've been running the same one for 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, especially if I'm going into a new business or a new niche that I've never worked in before. I want to see what's working in the big cities and who's been running these ads the longest. So that's going to be a takeaway tip to help you along. Now, let's go ahead and move back into the actual demonstration. I'll walk you through that a little bit more. So again, as a refresher, all you're going to do is you're going to start your campaign after connecting your local business. You're going to go ahead and click on the campaigns. You're going to start up a brand new campaign. Now, once you actually start the new campaign, you'll click campaign. You're going to go to local store. You're going to go to local. Then after that, you're going to make sure that your email is attached that's connected to your Google business profile. Once you've done that, you will go ahead and continue. Now, once you've continued, you're going to be brought to a prompt that looks just like this. And I'll go ahead and walk you through what you're going to need to do. So we'll go ahead and do this. We're just going to do, I'm going to walk you through this briefly right now. All right. So wedding, chauffeur 2, and then let me just write Chris. Languages are going to be English, at least for me. Our budget for this particular, because we want to set up multiple variations generally. For this one, we're just going to run $40 a day. We're going to scroll on down. I'm not worried about driving directions. I want to optimize based on call clicks. I want to optimize around calls, okay? That's what it's all about. It's all about calls, okay? Additional settings, we're going to go down inside of here. Not set up for product feed. If you have products, you can go ahead and add that in, but for this particular demonstration, it's not relevant. So we will go ahead and save and continue this. We're going to optimize or tune around calls. So we're going to go ahead and take a look here. ad group number 1. So this is going to be wedding chauffeur, wedding chauffeur ad to Chris. Wedding chauffeur ad number 2. Okay, so final URL. So we will go up here. We're going to go ahead and copy this. Bring that down into here. Okay. All right. And then this looks good. So our headline is going to be, now I've actually went ahead and grabbed another one. So it's luxury. Luxury cars. All right, we're going to go ahead and cut that. We'll go ahead and make it this. Control V, and then we'll just go like this. We'll just copy that. We'll bring that over here. Here's going to be our headline. It's a little bit too big. Wedding car hire Melbourne. Okay, heading 2. And then this one, we're just going to do luxury. Luxury cars. Okay, we're going to move down in here to the description. Now I just want to go back into here. We're going to take a look. We're going to go down into here, description. Boop. All right, now we're a little bit too long here. Premium. Okay, I like that. Okay. All right. Chauffeur. How about luxury? How about this? We're going to do luxury. Luxury chauffeur, right? Luxury chauffeur. And if you stick with me here, today's going to be a stream. I have quite a bit of things that I want to do that I think can certainly help you. Once we get done doing this, we're actually going to do some competitive analysis for a client of mine that's a maid. Once I get done with that, I have some GMBs that we can optimize together. We'll go ahead and walk through that. I'll answer some questions. It'll be a good day. We're going to call this business working hours on Saturday. Because little Chris went with his cousins today. So he's playing. He's got all of his cousins. I forget exactly whose birthday it is, but they're all gathered up, having barbecues and picnics. So I thought it'd be a great time to catch up on a few things. And of course, show you how to set up some ads. So hopefully this helps you out. Luxury chauffeur. Luxury chauffeur for your wedding. Premium. I love this. Premium. We're going to go ahead and use that. Cut. We can get rid of these. We can get rid of this. Premium chauffeur services. Get rid of this. We're going to go here. We're going to cut. And we're going to put that here. All right. Call to action is going to be, of course, call today. Okay. And then call to action, we're going to leave it just like that. And maybe we can do a call now. All right. Again, they will optimize and swap some of these. All right, so call to action text, that's perfect. So here's where you're going to go ahead and add in those images. Again, as long as you get those sizes like we talked about before on the other screen there, you won't have any headaches here. Now, what's really interesting is they will actually take things from your Facebook. They'll take things from all over the place, but click on these images here. I already have what I need. I uploaded them just before. So here's going to be what they call the... what do they call that? Oh, like the landscape. Then you're going to have your image. Okay. And then maybe just one more bonus image, which I'm going to go ahead and use this one. Okay. And we will save those in there. So we have those images. And then as far as the videos are concerned, if you come on over to, let me just double check this. We'll go to videos. Oh, perfect. I already have this one in there. It's a 41-second video. We'll add that in there. And then we can just go ahead and save and continue. Now, note, these will run inside of Google Maps. And, of course, inside the map pack. That's why they're so luscious. They're very helpful. They can be inexpensive at times. It really depends on what you're shooting for. Okay, so continue to campaign. We're going to go ahead and keep going through this. Audience settings. Let's just come inside of here. Save. That's good. That's good. All right. So as far as that is concerned, I think we could be good to go there. It'll take some time to go ahead and get those to populate. So now let's come back over to here. We'll go to our little ad group here. So we have this. We're going to go into our audiences. That's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Okay. Overview. Insights. Let's go back to the headline here. Campaigns. Okie doke. Now, once I'm inside of here, I just want to take a look at a couple things here. Maximize conversion value. Perfect. That's good. Campaign type is local. Eligible view bid strategy. Let me take a look at this here quick. This will be fine. All right, now let me come inside of here. All right. I think we're good. It should be already connected as far as the keywords that I want, so I don't think I need to worry about that right now. All right, so that's how you go about doing that, setting it up. Now, obviously, when you're setting up your campaign, you'll have to add in your keywords, but it'll walk you through that at the start of the campaign. So all I did was stack these in here. I've already loaded them up initially. I was just adding another ad into the campaign. So with that being said, that's how you can hit number one very quickly. That's how you're going to set up these local ads. Again, if you're looking to get, say you want to do wedding car hire in Melbourne. So see this position right here? This isn't an ad, but this could be right here. And then on top of it too, when you come over here to maps, and again, I'm on desktop, you're going to show up right here at the top. And then of course, when somebody's searching on mobile, you'll show right up. And what's really great about it is you'll find the center of your business, and then you choose by radius. So you could hit 30 miles, 50 miles, or, 30 km or 50 km, whatever you want. And then you can put your keywords in there. Multiple keywords. You can base the keywords off your site, whatever you want. You can put in your top competitors, brand names. You can run on top of that, whatever you choose, because I like to load in a bunch of them that are going to be related, and then just watch and see, well, which ones have the most conversions with the lowest cost per click. You kind of need to watch it a little bit, at least for the first 2 weeks or so, until you exclude and find the best keywords that are going to really, really hammer it home for the client or for your own business. All right. So in any case, my name's Chris Palmer. That's going to wrap it up for this particular segment of this video. If you have any questions, feel free, go ahead and ask in the section below. And I always look forward to seeing you in the next video. I'll see you then. Bye-bye. All right. So that's that. I was asked about this a bunch of times. I was waiting until I actually had to do it. I had to set 2 of these up today. I had this client, and I had another client that I can't show. So I just waited till I got here. So let's see if you guys are on. I didn't even check to see if it was running, actually. I didn't even check to see if YouTube was working. All right, it is. Cool. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and greet everybody. Thank you for showing up. I needed somebody to talk to. See, when my